Congratulations, you've made it to your interview. These tips alone won't get you the job, but they will make a huge impact. Let's look at some of the tips during an interview in a bid to get you well prepared. These are the 3 qualities that employers look for in candidates during the interview. Firstly, your confidence. The interviewer will note your body language and your eye contact. Are you at ease or are you nervous? They will also note whether you feel comfortable and you're speaking at a pace at which you normally would. Don't be afraid to pause. Nerves make you speak more quickly than normally. And if you have an accent like mine, it usually takes a few minutes for the listener to get to grips with it. If you seem confident, they will assume that you will be able to perform their job more confidently. Make eye contact when answering questions. Practice keeping good eye contact while listening, nod along, and even laugh where appropriate. Maintaining strong body language and posture. Think about your power stance. Make sure your shoulders are back, your arms can be crossed on your lap, but never fold your arms. You should occupy as much space as possible. For men, please don't sit with your knees apart. And for women, try tucking your ankles behind each other. Do not sit with your legs crossed or your arms crossed. Crossing your arms and your legs is a negative form of body language. These are blockers and can come across as negative verbal communication. Now that you're aware about how you're being perceived, let's think about the other qualities, your knowledge and your ability to perform the job. This is the single most important factor that any employer will look for in their candidates when they hire them. This may be different for entry-level positions or apprentices. What's most important here is your character and your enthusiasm. Hiring managers have one job. They are responsible for hiring the best person for that position with the relevant skills and experience to do that job. You will most probably have the experience because that's why you're at the interview. Have some self-belief. However, you have many more skills to demonstrate. Don't be afraid to use your past experiences to show self-growth. This will show self-awareness and a deep understanding of the skills that you have. Whether not always a direct fit for this role, but being able to show a vast array of skills will demonstrate a well-rounded candidate. And in turn, your past experiences will have helped you prepare for their position. Don't forget to make this interesting. Avoid a long list of skills. Instead, try telling a story or an example of how you used that skill successfully. Whilst this will build rapport, make sure to talk about the specific results and how this relates back to the position that you are interviewing for. Use everything you have to your advantage. Finally, this is my personal favourite: honesty and accountability. Many times as a recruiter, I have spoken to hiring managers about how much of a good person a candidate seems to be. Employers, especially those who have established a business and want to hire an employee who is honest, accountable and upfront. This company is extremely important to them and they want a workforce that is also invested. You'd be surprised at the number of times I've been asked to find real people. Knowledge and skills can be taught. Honesty and integrity combined with open communication cannot. If you don't understand something, please don't bluff. Simply say that you don't understand. Honesty should go hand in hand with tact. As recruiters, we know all too well that jobs come with challenges. Therefore, interviewers inquire about prior jobs and your working relationships. When reflecting on specific points of past employment, please make sure to stay positive no matter what. If it is necessary and appropriate to highlight a negative occurrence, be sure to identify the parts of the business that were perhaps a faulty model, rather than the flaws of colleagues or superiors. A job interview should be exciting. After all, they are taking their time to see you, so believe that you are worth being seen. Be prepared, be mindful of how you come across, tactful and honest in your answers. Channel positive energy and you will be successful. Remaining professional and planning ahead will allow you to avoid uncomfortable interview situations and increase your chances of becoming employed.